Hi everybody, I wanted to jump on here really quickly and talk about what was in the divorce settlement between Tina Knowles and her ex-husband Richard. And not only that, what does this mean for Beyonce and Jay-Z? But before we get into any of that, today's video is sponsored by Fenty Beauty. Today's video is sponsored by Fenty Beauty, their Pro Lift Soft Matte Longwear Foundation. Now, I know you guys who follow me know how much I am in love with Fenty Beauty. I love Rihanna's products. She really knocked it out the box. And the Pro Lift Soft Matte Longwear Foundation is no exception. It's light, yet it covers. It lasts all day, and I wear it all the time. I really, really love this product. And what I tell you guys, it comes in all shades. Every shade of skin that there is, I'm not lying. It comes in all shades. And for me, this is what makes Fenty Beauty top of the line. Not too many other companies do this. And you guys know what can happen if you pick the wrong shade because they don't quite have your color. I'm sure many of you have been there. That's a sheer disaster. And you don't have to do that with Fenty products. She has all shades. So do me a favor, click that link in my description and find the shade that is perfect for you. Now let's get into the video. Hi everybody, I wanted to jump on here really quickly and talk about Miss Tina's divorce to Richard Lawson finally being final. I want to talk about the terms of agreement, and then I want to talk about why they divorced each other in the first place. So let's talk about the terms of the settlement agreement. So In Touch magazine is reporting that both Tina and Richard got married April 12, 2015 and separated on July 25th, 2023. Tina filed for divorce July 26, 2023. The couple agrees that irreconcilable differences have been between the parties, which have led to the breakdown of the marriage, making it impossible for the parties to live together as husband and wife. Regarding their community property, Tina was awarded a 2018 Tesla, a 2020 Bentley, the Matriarch Book deal with Penguin Random House, a 1% interest in Kirby Beauty Management LLC, furniture and artwork in her possession, and all creative works, ideas, drafts, and other materials generated by Tina during the marriage. Richard was awarded a 2120 Cadillac Escalade, several bank and retirement accounts, all money owed to Richard Lawson Studios, any royalties earned, and all creative works he came up with during the union. The deal said Tina was awarded her separate property, which included her LA home, a property in Texas, all furniture and all the properties, all jewelry in her possession, her retirement accounts, and all earrings she accumulated since the date of the separation. Richard was awarded all rights to his studio, artwork, jewelry, clothing, his royalties, and all rights to his SAG pension plan. Tina agreed to pay off any credit cards in her name and all outstanding balances on any and all of the household expenses. Richard will cover his credit card debt and all debt related to the Cadillac. Further, Tina agreed to pay a one-time $300,000 payment to Richard. The exes agreed that neither party will receive spousal support. So in layman's terms, this simply means that she got to keep everything she made before the marriage, and he got to keep everything he made before the marriage, and all the money they made during the marriage, they got to split. And they basically split it by saying, if that was your project and you made money off of that, you keep that. If this is money I made, then I keep mine. So it really wasn't a split. At the end of the day, they both got to keep any money that they made. Okay, but here's the thing that everybody's talking about. Number one is she had to pay him a one-time payment of $300,000 for what? Was this something that was in the prenup? That seems unusual and out of the ordinary. I mean, he didn't pay her anything, and they both agreed to no spousal support. So, I understand why people are saying this is unusual, just a one-time payment. There were no children. But I think it must be something that was in the prenup. Now, number two, the thing that everybody's talking about. They have a non-disparagement clause that prohibits either one from speaking negative about the other or the other's children and their spouses. That means you better not speak about Beyonce, Jay-Z, Blue, Sir, Rummy, Solange, and her son. In other words, you can't run off and go write a tell-all that will be the bestseller, because I'm sure it will be a bestseller. You cannot do that. When you're in an interview, you better watch your mouth what you say about me and my kids and Jay-Z. You can't talk about them. You can't write about them. And I would have added, you can't dream about them. Like, she made sure you are not going to muddy our name, or even worse, say what really happened in our marriage. Now go run and tell that, Mitch. You are not allowed to talk about me or my family, period. Now, I don't know why everybody's tripping off of this. Maybe other people just wasn't smart enough to think about this. I think it's smart. I think it's genius. You are not going to write a damn tell-all about me and my family and mess up Beyonce's name. Not happening. And I really do, this is personally, I really do hope that J-Lo is looking at this, because Ben looks like a tell-all book. Ben looks like he will run off and tell it all, okay? And so, celebrities, take notes. Do it in Tina Knowles style, non-disparagement clause. Now let's talk about some of the things that brought on this so-called non-disparagement clause. Well, they're saying that Tina Knowles was hell on wheels. They said she was bossy. She felt like she had put up enough with Matthew's ass, and she wasn't going to do it a second time around.
Type of man I wanted. I prayed for the type of man I wanted, and I got pretty much that. Is he perfect? Absolutely not. But, he has a lot of the qualities. No. He has a lot of the qualities that I love, and we're having a really good time, and I'm enjoying life. So there is hope, women, ladies.
It was her way or the highway, and it looks like he took the highway. Also, they said when he started spending less and less time at home, supposedly working on his career, she saw it as a red flag. She said she wasn't putting up with it, and she was out. And to be quite honest, I can't say I blame her. All the mess that she put up with Matthew Knowles, I mean, he had a baby out of wedlock. He was hooked on the cocoa. I mean, it was a mess, and she put up with it for years. And so I understand where she's coming from. I really, really do. And now I'm going to say she's the poster child for I can do bad all by myself. I really do feel like she's an example of a strong woman that's not putting up with anyone's mess. But on the same token, I don't have to live with her. Maybe that'll get on your nerve real damn quick. You're not allowed to make a decision about nothing, okay? Her way or the highway? Like, we can't even have a meeting of the minds? But the person that I think is going to be hurt the most by this divorce is Jay-Z. Because Miss Tina is laying down the format, the blueprint, if you will, for Beyonce. Don't put up with his mess, girl, okay? Don't give him a second and a third. You make your own money. If he don't act right, get rid of him. I mean, think about it, people. Beyonce always walks in her mother's footsteps. The first time she was with Jay-Z and he cheated on her, that's the same thing that happened to Tina. She put up with Matthew Knowles' mess for a long time. But if it happens again, Jay-Z, she has the blueprint put down by no other than Mama Knowles. And if that doesn't work, she can always call up her sister Solange and do what she did to him in that damn elevator. Don't act like y'all forgot. I swear, I wish Solange was my sister. I mean, it went down now, didn't it? Anyway, so the divorce is final. Hopefully now she can move on and, I don't know, find someone else or just be happy being by herself. Whatever. There's rumors around that she had lunch with Matthew and they might be getting back together. I don't believe that. I don't think she'll ever take him back. But, I could be wrong. I just don't think, girl, you done had a baby on me. I just don't think she'll ever take him back. But that's just my opinion. Let me know your thoughts in the comments section. Do you think Miss Tina will be getting back with Matthew Knowles? He's a pure disaster. I don't know. I hope not. Let me know your thoughts on it. And what do you think about the divorce from Richard and the non-disparagement clause? Until next time, bye for now.